Hi everyone, we are here in my bathroom and I'm sitting in front of a window because I wanted to film myself in natural light with no makeup on. So I apologize, I know we're like all up in my face, I have nothing on, it's a little scared. And it really makes me self-conscious because you can like really see my eyebrow scar and my zits and everything. Okay, but that's not why we're here today. So I'm making this video because I want to show you, hopefully in accurate lighting and with no makeup, what my under eye area looks like all on its own, and give you a before of what I'm looking like right now, because in 2 days I'm getting tear trough injections. So that's like your under eye area right in here, and I'm getting Juvederm in them. So I've had these injections done once before, and it was a couple years ago, and as you know, Juvederm like dissolves after several months, so I'm confident that I'm back to looking like my natural self. There's no fillers or anything left in there. And just, it was so long ago now. I think it might have been 2014 I had it. No, that just seems too long. 24, maybe 2015. Anyway, it's been a couple years. So I know I'm well past due in terms of like the traditional upkeep or maintenance of these types of injections, but they're expensive. So I'm not able to keep up with them like every 6 months or once a year. It just doesn't seem doable for me to get them that often right now. And it's been long enough that I've saved up and I can do it now, but I also feel like I'm just not happy again with how my under eye area looks. I think the injections were worth it when I got them the first time. So obviously if I didn't think they were worth it this time, I wouldn't be getting them ever again. I'm hoping that I like the results this time as well, because like I said, it's expensive and it's scary because it's an injection. And it's not just an injection, but it's an injection in your face. And it's not just an injection in your face, it's an injection by your eyeball. So I'm a little bit nervous. I was nervous the first time. I'm also nervous now, but it worked out so well the first time that it's worth it for me to try it again. So I'm going to. So this is just me, what I look like with nothing, no makeup or anything. So when I turn my head to the side a little bit, I think you can tell, so my cheeks are up here. Luckily, I like my cheeks just fine, but then it like sinks right in here. And that's the big problem, is this sinking for my under eyes starts like here and goes all the way down here and up here. And I'll kind of show you again on this side. It's just like too much. It's just sinking. I'm sinking. Like why am I sinking at 32? Not happy about that. So here's before. Maybe I'll throw in like an extra picture or two if I can take a decent one. And I will show you for sure on the day of the injections after I get them and tell you like how it went. So see you soon.
One last look before I go in. We're at the doctor's office, so I'm about to go in and get the injections. Okay, we're all done. We just got out of the doctor's office and I think it went well. Actually, I think this side looks a little bit better. Like I like the results a little better than that side at the moment, but obviously it's still too soon. Not everything, it's gonna be swollen for a couple of days, I think. So you can see I've got quite a bit of bruising. I did not bruise this badly the first time I had this done. So there's a lot of bruising happening, especially on this side. And my bruises tend to last a while, so I've got to find a way to cover them up a little bit. But they put numbing cream on me that sat for 20 minutes. And so when he did the injection, other than sometimes feeling a little stick of the needle, it didn't hurt, it didn't bother me, nothing was really uncomfortable. So I'm happy with how the whole thing went, and so far I'm happy with the results. And then I'll take a little more video maybe tonight and in the next coming days to show you how it's progressing.
We're home now. I did not realize how much I'm bruising. I feel like I'm bruising a lot, and it's definitely a lot more than the first time I got these done. I don't think that's discouraging. It doesn't really surprise me. I bruise easily, and I tend to take a long time to heal from things, so I can have a bruise for weeks and weeks, and like when I break out, my breakouts tend to take weeks to go away, and I'll have marks left over for weeks or months, so that doesn't totally surprise me, but I guess just like before, the first time I had it done, I swore a bruise like over here, just down here a little bit, but this, like to have it be so long, I guess. Oh, sorry, it's the cat down there. I don't know, I just feel like the bruises are like in a line, like right where he put all the filler. So it does not look very good at the moment. I'm feeling fine about it still, but it just looking a little scary right now. Now it is the morning after, so it's been a full 24 hours since I've had the injections. So let me take my glasses off. So just see what you think of how it's going. I think it's looking a little bit lumpy, and that's okay because the doctor said that will smooth out, and I do believe him. And the bruising is still in full force. I don't think that's improved at all in one day, and I don't think it's going to for a couple days yet, but it feels fine. I'm not in any pain at all. So here's a little bit closer. You can see it just, I don't know, that bruising is, in my opinion, that is just something else. I look crazy. But I think it's an improvement. It's really hard for me to tell when it's still bruising because it's like all I can focus on is the bruising and how it looks awful. And I know that's not an accurate look of the final product, so I have to kind of look past that. Okay, so here's from the side, and I haven't really even given this a good look either, like how I showed this before, so my cheeks are right here, and then it like dents in right there, and I think that is improved a little bit on both sides, but that wasn't my primary focus, and it wasn't the doctor's either when we were talking about where to inject the filler. Obviously, right before he did it, he looked at my face. He looked at what we had done previously a couple years ago and wanted to know like if I still liked the areas we were focusing the injections on or if I wanted to change and all of that. So what I told him was one of the things that bothers me the absolute most is not just that it's like a little bit of a sunken area, but that it goes down so low into my cheek. So I wanted some of the focus of the fillers to be as low, like start attacking it as low as possible so it looks more even and less sunk in, like farther on my face. That's 24 hours afterwards, feeling happy, not feeling, no pain. It doesn't bother me at all. It feels absolutely fine, and just dealing with some bruising and definitely still some swelling. You can tell it's still swollen and seeing a little bit of lumpiness, but 24 hours out and we're still good. Good morning. We're officially 1 week post injections, and this is how it's looking. Still very bruisey. I think this side is healing quicker than this side. And in general, though, I think this side is more full than this side. So once I feel like the swelling is officially gone and the bruising is all gone, then maybe I can decide if I want to go back to the doctor and have him fill a little bit more in here to even things out. But I'm just considering it at this point. It's not for sure. I'm feeling really good about everything. I still don't have any issues, like nothing's been hurting, nothing's been bothering me. The only time I can actually like feel a difference or feel that something's kind of in my face is when like I smile, because my cheeks go up and I can like feel that it's a little tighter under my eyes. And sometimes like when I look up or side to side, then I can like kind of feel that tightness as well. But it certainly doesn't bother me. I just like can kind of tell that something's there. And I guess that's it. Not a whole lot to report. It's been uneventful. I've had no problems, so that's good. And like I said, nothing's really bothering me. So, yeah, I mean, everything's fine other than the bruising and the swelling. So, let me kind of move into, I don't know if that's a better light or not, but I just want you to, I move my bangs too, so you can see. I feel like my hair, because it's dark, and crazy obviously, but because my hair is dark, it kind of like casts shadows sometimes. Like it just makes me look darker. Okay, that makes no sense, but anyway. So there's a look at it. And I'm having, yeah, it's just like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like just a full big bruise on this side, but over here it's more patchy. I have been trying to obviously cover up the bruises, and just the makeup that I have doesn't seem to be working. So the nurse in my doctor's office recommended Dermablend. So I went to Ulta, and the 2 employees that I spoke with there did not recommend Dermablend. And I think they didn't like the texture of it or something. And so they recommended 2 different products, which I did end up buying, but it's like not perfect. I just want something to totally cover the bruises. And I'm seeing that it's hardest to cover the purple. So the yellow in the bruises and kind of what looks more like discoloration rather than like actually black or blue or purple. That lighter discoloration is a lot easier to cover, but everything darker is like impossible. So let me show you what I have and what I've been trying to use to cover it up so far. So these items are all things I already had, and these are the 2 that I bought at Ulta. This is Benefit Eye Bright, and it's actually like pink. So the girl there said to put this on under the concealer. So I did, and then the concealer that I got to put on top is this Pure Disappearing Act in Light. So out of all these things, my 3 concealers and my 3 foundations and all this, this Eye Bright stick is the only thing that actually can sort of cover up the purple color under the bruises. So I have tried, using this. Well, first I tried using all these items and mixing some and using them separately, just any combination that I could try and work out what would work the best. And then I've tried using them in combination with this, and nothing really covers up the bruising. So I'm going to go ahead and like try and put a little something on and then show you what the bruises look like now. And I swear, like, all this stuff does like pretty much nothing. Alrighty, this is with concealer on. Can you tell any difference? Because I can't. And it just looks weird and unnatural to me. And part of the problem is just how my skin is with the injections and no makeup on. Like, part of the swelling makes it lighter up here just naturally. And so when I'm lightening that area with concealer, then it makes it look even, like just too bright under there almost, compared to the bruising anyway. So this is with the Eye Bright and the Pure Concealer and one of my CoverGirl concealers. And I tried to very lightly like tap everything and blend it in there. And this is as good as it gets. So what I'm really struggling with at the end of week 1 is covering the bruises because it's not going well. And I'm feeling kind of weird about leaving the house looking like this. Good morning. It is officially 2 weeks since the injections. And as of right this moment, I'm not feeling very good about them. I'm not thrilled with the results. I think I'm looking really weird and lumpy and like discolored, and the injections are uneven. So as of right now, I'm not thrilled. And if they stay looking like this, I might very well go back to the doctor and have him do something. I'm not sure what. So let me try and bring it a little closer. As you can see, they're uneven. There's less in this eye than in this eye. I think it's very obvious now. And also, I don't know if the dark circles under here are still bruises or if I'm just discolored in that area and I never knew it, like permanently, and it won't go away. And also, I'm also just like feeling it's discolored because it's really white up here and up here still, and that's not going away, and I don't know what to do about it. Like, this eye looks better, just in general, this eye looks better than this eye. And from the side, it looks okay over here. I mean, this one is just, there's more in there. There's more filler up here, and I'm not loving it. I don't think it's doing great. So I don't want to officially say that at this moment I regret having the injections, but I'm hoping that this is still not enough time for it to change and to calm down a little and for the puffiness and some of the lumpiness to go away. But it's been 2 full weeks. So still dealing with this and not very happy about it. Hi everyone, I'm back for a 5-week update. So I am now 5 weeks post-injections, and I think that I'm just gonna wrap up the updates here. So this is what I'm looking like, and I have to say I'm not thrilled. I think I've said that before, and I'm still at that same point. I don't know if I have permanently dark and discolored under eye area, like tear troughs, or if this is just like crazy prolonged bruising. I know I tend to heal slowly in a lot of things, but this is a little much. I'm not happy. This has not gone as well, I think, as the first round of injections I had, and that was a few years ago, and I just at the time did not think to make a video about it, of course. But it's not going as well healing wise, and I don't think I look as nice. So I'm not sure that this was money well spent. For $625, I need to really like the results to continue doing this. And right this minute and for the past 5 weeks, I haven't been loving the results. So how many weeks do I go? And then how many months do I go, since it's over a month now, feeling insecure about the results of the injections? I don't know, but I am just now at the point where I'm wearing my contacts more and my glasses less, because we're in the middle of summer. It's very difficult for me to wear my glasses, and then, you know, when I need sunglasses and I don't have prescription sunglasses or anything, and it's much easier for me to wear contacts. But I feel weird because I feel like people are just going to be looking at my weird colored and a little bit puffy and lumpy under eye area. I will go a little bit closer to my window as well, so you can see in like brighter daylight how it's looking. But this is just with my regular bathroom light and the window kind of in the back there. Yeah. This side looks better than this side in terms of coloring. This side, it's still obvious to me, has more filler, but it's not, I don't know. But it's not make or break, but it is make or break. And I don't know how else to describe that. Like, my feelings are so mixed on it, because not only do I have different amounts of filler under each eye slightly, but I have different coloring happening. So I'm just at a loss, and I'm not thrilled. This is not what I wanted. This is not what I expected. For a big decision like this, you know, something scary, messing with your face, and for $625, I did not want to be feeling this way at 5 weeks. The first couple of weeks, you know, to iron things out for bruising and swelling, absolutely fine. I totally get it. At this point, it's no longer okay. So I don't know. Take that as you will. I hope this gave you at least a little bit of information that was helpful, especially if you've been thinking about doing this. It's not always this bad. I'm sure plenty of other people have great experiences with this. The first time I had this done, it was a really good experience. I was really happy. I didn't look so like uneven. So my end of the line here, recap, after 5 weeks after my tear trough injections is, I'm not happy. I'm not happy, and it just totally stinks. So let me just show you a quick shot in a little bit different lighting, like closer to the window. Okay, so I'm in front of the window, and hopefully this gives you a little bit different view. Maybe you can see better, hopefully. If anything changes in the coming weeks and months where I feel like it's really looking better, I'll absolutely let you know. If not, I am hoping to make other videos about just, whatever I make videos about. Like I've got Disney stuff I bought that I want to show, and maybe some vlogging, and who knows. But you're going to see me looking like this in those videos, so at least now you know why. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye.